Games, Mockingjay, Part 1. Alright, so this movie is the third installment of the Hunger Games franchise. So this movie takes place about right after the events of the last Hunger Games movie, Catching Fire. I've not been a huge supporter of the Hunger Games franchise. I thought the first Hunger Games was complete garbage. I thought it had its good moments, but overall it was not a great movie. The second movie is a lot better, mainly because the directing is a lot better in the second movie. The problem with the first movie was there was no chemistry between Jennifer Lawrence's character, Katniss, and Peter's character. Now, I have my problems with this movie as well. The number one problem is the title of the movie. What's the title? Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 1. Part 1? Why? Why not? It's stupid. This movie is really a lot of filler before we get to the main event next year. It's like when you see a warm-up band playing for a bigger band. You're like, alright, just hurry up and go so I can get to this next thing. What is this movie? To be honest, this movie is really just a sketch crowd. Good old Washington's. I feel like you could have condensed this movie into an hour. You could have made Hunger Games Part 1 and 2 a 3-hour movie and it would have been completely fine. But enough of my bitching about it. Let's talk about the movie. I actually liked about it. First off, the acting was really good. Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss, she's awesome as always. I'm still going to stand by a statement I say that Woody Harrelson is probably the best part about the Hunger Games. I always underestimated him as an actor. After seeing Woody Harrelson nail it in True Detective, I've stopped doubting the man. There's also some new members of the cast. We bring in Julianne Moore, who she does have red hair this time. She has blonde hair, and she's the president of District 13 or the new Panem government, whatever. Also, you have Natalie Dormer, who plays Marjorie Tyrell in Game of Thrones, and she was good. Her hair was half shaved, which still looks good, but still. Also, Philip Seymour Hoffman, he died earlier this year, but he had already filmed all the scenes for the Hunger Games movie, so it doesn't affect the process. I thought he did a really great job in the movie. I mean, he was really funny at moments, and he was like, that's the Mockingjay I'm talking about, yeah. He was really cool in the movie. I actually really liked him. I also liked at the end, after the credits show, it says, in love and memory of Philip Seymour Hoffman. I thought that was a good credit to him. I really liked the propaganda message in the movie. They're trying to show revolution, and it's doing a lot. But we didn't. My problem with the movie is I felt like you could have done this propaganda part in an hour and a half, then do another hour and a half, and it could all been condensed in one movie. It could have been 3 hours long. And I think that's completely fine. Because I was really wanting to see some wars, and just my personal opinions about it. I think this was an okay movie. I'm still convinced Hunger Games is just Star Wars without stars and wars, apparently. It's just also not be called the Hunger Games. There's no Hunger Games in the movie. This movie should be called The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1. It has a good cast. Everyone's great in it. This is just a warming up. This is the intro band right before you get to see the main event. If I saw this movie right before I saw Hunger Games Part 2, and saw it as one big movie, it would have been a lot better. I'll say The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 is worth seeing in theaters. Have you seen The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1? And if you have, comment below, let me know, and tell me what is your favorite Hunger Games so far. And did you know I have a Facebook page? Go to www.facebook.com/Starfeezy. Click that like button, and I'll do constant updates of what my videos are going to be of each week. And if you like this video, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to see more. Too easy.